Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Oh yes indeed, we're going to be taking a look at another CJRB knife today. This is the J1904 Crag. It's fun to say that name, the Crag. Makes it sound mean, and from the looks of it, it is definitely beefier than the last couple of CJRB knives we've checked out, the Briar and the Centros. This one, definitely a little bit more meat behind it. So, not to mention that, guys, but this one, as all these CJRB knives have been donated by CJRB Artisan to the Pass Around group. But you know what's cool about this one? I get to do a viewer giveaway with it. How cool is that? So, dude, I'm stoked. I'm like a giveaway machine this past couple of weeks. Just kind of how it works out. But one of you lucky guys or gals is going to be the winner of this exact CJRB Crag. So let's zoom out and take a look at it. As we can see there, definitely has more heft to it than the Briar or the Centros. Big old Cleaver Blade on this one. You got the OD Green G10. Stainless liners. Again, we're not going to get that milling to provide weight relief. It's just part of the brand. And as I've said before, that doesn't necessarily bother me to get the budget price out of this quality of a knife. Got a pretty cool orange accent there on the pivot collar. Stainless pocket clip. Right or left hand, tip up carry. Actually have a lanyard hole in this one, not the lanyard tube that we saw on our pivoting lanyard tube, I guess it would be, rotating lanyard tube on the previous two we've checked out. Now, the Crag has got a 4 3/4 inch handle on it. 3 3/4 inch grip. So, as you can see there, it pretty much takes up the entire length of my hand just nicely. Not a lot left over, but still I can get a very nice 4-finger grip on the Crag. Crag's a flipper. There's your flipper. No jimping on it. Doesn't really need it. I mean, you can get a good purchase on it. It's a decent sized flipper tab. Ceramic bearing pivot, as all of them are. And again, it is a liner lock. Now, we got a nice beefy blade on this one. 3 3/8 inch D2 Cleaver Blade. CJRB logo. Model number D2. Made in China. Again, a nice stone-washed finish. CJRB's done a very nice job on their stone-washed finishes as far as I'm concerned. They look very good. 3 1/8 inch cutting edge on it. 8 1/8 inch fully open. Let's get our scale out. And we'll alright, we're going to start out on grams. Oops, move it up there so you can see a little better. There we go. What do we got here? 154 grams. So this one's going to have a little bit of weight behind it. 5.4 ounces. Okay. A little bit more. I think the other two were right about 3.9. The Centros and the Briar. So obviously, it's a much beefier knife. So it's definitely going to be heavier. That just makes sense. But at 5.4, this knife carries really, really well. Oh, let's get some measurements here. We're going to do a thickness on the handle. About 0.53. Nothing too bad. definitely going to be wider. That's pretty close to our widest point right there. We'll take that measurement. 1.57, so it is a bit chunky. We'll take a measurement right here at the top of the pocket. Yep, 1.572 as well. Pretty close, 1.56. Blade stock. The other two pretty much standard 1/8 inch stock. I have, yep, no reason to believe that this is any different, and it's really not. And behind the edge on this one, the other two have been right around 0.23. Sorry guys if you can't really see it, I'm just trying to make sure I get a good measurement here. Yep, behind the edge on this one, 0.24, 0.235, so 0.0235, excuse me. 0.235 would be really thick. So pretty much standard measurements on all three models we've seen. The blade shape really doesn't affect that. They use the same stock, same behind the edge. So you're getting pretty much standard there. Oh, we gotta look and see how, I gotta show you how it carries in the pocket, don't I? Let's see here. All right, we got our faux pocket here. Whoops, get it up there. I mean, that's nice. That big old knife pretty much hides away in your pocket. I'm digging that. Again, all these clips have had really pretty good retention on them. Very nice in and out of pocket. Stable, sturdy. Now, obviously, this one is going to take up a little bit more room. Even though it is, what, a little over 1.5 inches wide. Some people may consider that a pocket hog, and it is getting there. But, you know, I didn't have any issue with it, guys. I really didn't. Even though it is thicker, you know, wider in the pocket, the profile, I really did not have an issue with it. I thought it carried just fine. My overall take on it, oh, just, I say it every time. These CJRB knives they're just awesome. There's no other way to put it. So well built. Great value. I mean, here again, we got a big old blade on this one, so it should be dropping. Do the thumb stop. A little bit of a shake. Detent. Could maybe be a little bit. Because even with that big blade, you'd think you'd get it in motion, it would. You know, I think, you know, maybe the detent is the same throughout, like the blade stock is. And with this bigger blade, it might need just a little bit more. But I mean, you have to try. I mean, if you just open it and deploy it, it's coming out. That's not an issue. You have to try to fail it, to get it to fail. Blade, I like it. Man, this thing was eating some rope at work. Not an issue, just whack, whack. Oh, man. That big old cleaver blade. And you've got enough clearance to where your knuckle, let's see here. If your knuckles are on, I mean, you're getting that, you can do some good chopping with that. You're not getting the full length of the blade, but if you're going to rotate, you get about, 35% of it on a roll chop, basically. Again, the stonewash finish, I really like how they're doing. Nice swedge there across the top. Doesn't thin out too bad. Stays relatively thick out to the tip. The choil, it looks a little bigger, and it is. I mean, I can get my finger in there, but it's still in the danger zone. Again, if you have fingers much bigger than mine, probably not going to want to use it. It's an oversized sharpening choil. That's pretty much what I'm going to call it. Yeah. No jimping on this model. Really don't need it. Because with, you know, you've got that angle. You can see it's kind of angled down on the spine. You can get enough leverage to where you lock your hand in pretty darn well. Handle, again, very comfortable. The G10, very good gripability on this G10. I mean, you can tell it. I'm white knuckling it, and I've got to push to get it to slip. So, clip. I can feel it. It never was an issue for me in using it. So, I would say the clip is a non-issue for me. Again, good access to the liner. Easily accessible, for sure. And there you go. I'll let you check out the finish. Seems to be finished pretty darn well. Again, the only thing you're not going to get is that skeletonization. It's just not part of this model. Everything else, your screws are countersunk. Oh, come on. There you go. The screws are countersunk very nicely. For sure. This side. Yep. Pivot collar does stand up just a little bit. I mean, a little bit. Finish. Yeah. This guy sells for that $30 to $40, $35 to $40 range. Most places. Again. Wow. CJRB, you've got it going on. Artisan has definitely got it going on with this model. I think there's one more coming around. I think I'm going to be getting the 1901 to check out, which is very cool. Just well built knives. Again, Blue liked it. He gives it a solid 8.5. This guy, he's also, you got the OD green here, but it's also available in black and that bluish gray of the Tega that I reviewed a while back. And it's also available in carbon fiber. Now, the one thing, I was seeing it out of stock a few places when I was looking it up. So, whether that means, you know, the run was a little limited just to test the waters, or if people are really liking them that much that they're flying off the shelf. And the second one could easily be the case. Because they're absolutely fantastic budget knives. No doubt. But now, that's what I said, but as I said before, one of you guys gets it. Plain and simple. Easy stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to say anything, you know, anything special that is. Just like, comment, subscribe. I'll wait a few days, and then I'll just pull a winner. Easy peasy. Somebody will win the Crag. I like saying that. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much to CJRB Artisan, for providing all these knives for us to check out. Thanks to David from Blade Banner for letting me do the viewer giveaway on this one. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Love talking to y'all. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.